For every niche on YouTube, there's a creator everybody loves and one that everybody can't stand. In 2021, Darren Watkins Jr. was a teenager screaming at NBA 2K in a dark bedroom in Cincinnati. Just a kid with a webcam and more energy than the internet knew what to do with. Early Speed wasn't loved, banned, clipped, written off as another rage streamer. Instead, he grew up on camera, and by June 2021, he'd already smashed past 1 million subscribers.
We did it once again, man.
But it was football that took him global. His Ronaldo obsession started as a meme. Sui became a worldwide chant, and when he finally met his idol, the tears were real.
Oh my God, oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh my God, we're down. I love you, bro.
Then Speed took his camera to the world. Europe, Southeast Asia, South America, a China tour that showed millions aside of the country they'd never seen. 35 days on a bus across America, 20 African nations in a single month. He wasn't streaming anymore. He was connecting places.
Big 30 million. Let's go, Cambodia. Whoa. 3, 2, 1. Play wall in China. It's only the start.
Then came 2026, the first ever FIFA fan ID his song on the official World Cup album, and a deal no creator has ever had, streaming live World Cup matches on his own channel. Portugal's opener alone pulled 9.2 million viewers, more than network television. A kid from a dark bedroom just outdrew TV at the World Cup. Reynolds was one of the biggest IRL streamers on Kick, more than 5 million YouTube subscribers, 76,000 peak viewers in a single stream. But to get there, she did things most streamers wouldn't even consider.
Oh my God. It's...
Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm gonna kill.
Put your hands up, Natalie. Put your hands up.
Oh my! Okay.
Get out of the car.
It started with the small stuff. Body paint on her bare legs at the gym, swimsuit bottoms underneath, claiming she did nothing wrong.
I do have clothes on.
That's body paint.
Go closer.
How's the body paint?
Not in body paint. I work in the industry enough to know.
Then it escalated. In January 2024, she went hunting on stream, chased a wild boar for 2 hours with hunting dogs, killed it with a spear, on camera.
Come on, don't push killing my dog. Push in.
A few days later, she did the same thing with a crocodile.
Get it? That's you, Comic! Let's go! Who I shot her in the head, first one!
That one got her banned from Kick, but none of that compares to what she did in Austin, Texas. May 2024, Natalie was filming an IRL stream when she dropped her RFID scanner into Lady Bird Lake. So she walked up to a woman on the boardwalk, a woman who was allegedly homeless, and offered her $20 to jump in and get it back.
You jump in the water to find it for me.
Well, why don't you jump in with me?
I'll give you 20 bucks.
20 bucks?
Yeah, that's a that's a good deal.
The woman agreed, but there was one problem. She couldn't swim.
I'll jump in after you.
We're jumping together. All right.
You should just jump in right now.
I'm gonna jump in with my shoes on.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Ready? Oh! Wait, what did you see? Oh,
You said it was okay.
You said you wanted to swim.
You told me to jump in.
I didn't tell you to jump in.
You said you were gonna
Thank you guys. We're gonna have you guys get out.
And the moment things went wrong, Natalie walked away while bystanders called for help.
She said she's stuck.
Oh, this is bad.
I can't swim.
She's floating. I'm gonna kill myself. She says she's drowning. Wait. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Didn't you literally do it?
No, I didn't. I swear. Let's go.
God, there's a fire truck. Nah, this is bad.
Natalie.
That was the moment the internet turned on her completely. During Ice Poseidon's scavenger hunt event in June 2024, a $30,000 prize stream, Natalie pulled out a paintball gun and shot fellow streamer Benny Mac live on camera.
Hey, SSSniperWolf. I don't have glasses on. That's against TOs. Don't come at me with a firearm. Yes, I disarmed you.
Dude, you're psycho.
No, you're the psycho. Look at my arm, you psychotic.
She publicly accused Jack Doherty of grooming minors in a money feud. She accused Neon's manager of scamming her out of $30,000. She got into beef with every other Kick streamer. She was the common denominator, and the internet noticed. Then came June 2025. TikTok finally had enough and banned her account permanently. What did Natalie do? She showed up at TikTok HQ in tears, begging to be unbanned, filming herself crying. Even her meltdown was content.
I have been banned from TikTok once again. The reason I was banned is because a jealous girl on this app reported me for copyright, trying to claim that I copied content.
Natalie Reynolds had millions of followers and a peak audience that rivaled some of the biggest names in streaming, and she spent every bit of that platform pushing the limits until the platforms themselves pushed back. If there's one name that defines the challenge genre, it's MrBeast, because he didn't just play in this niche, he invented its ceiling. What started in 2012 with a kid uploading Let's Plays and weird challenges turned into the most subscribed channel in YouTube history.
Alrighty, where am I? You are looking at 1,000 by 1,000 ball of TNT.
99,999, 100,000, 999, 200,000. Woo! What's up, guys? Today we're going to be reacting to the reaction of the reaction to the reaction of the reaction to the reaction of the reaction.
And just days ago, on June 12th, 2026, MrBeast made history again, becoming the first individual creator ever to cross 500 million subscribers, a number once thought impossible for a single person.
We're about to hit it? We're about to hit it? What? Whoa! There we go! 500 million subscribers, 500 million. Confetti, woo, confetti.
But the wild part isn't just the scale of his channel, it's what he does with it. MrBeast turned YouTube into something closer to a real-life game show, from recreating Squid Game in real life.
I recreated every single set from Squid Game in real life, and whichever one of these 456 people survives the longest wins 456 grand.
Handing out millions in cash.
This is a never-ending giant mountain of cash. And as much cash as you can carry, if this subscriber can beat Ronaldo in a 1v1, I'm going to give him $1 million. I've gathered 50 YouTube legends, and whoever leaves this to last wins $1 million for their subscribers.
And giving away private islands, houses.
And to celebrate, I bought this ginormous private island, and I'm giving it to one of you in this video. So I brought 100 of my subscribers to compete in 4 extreme challenges. Last one standing wins this island. In this video, we are building and giving away 100 houses.
And even a $5 million prize on his Amazon show, Beast Games.
I am standing on $5 million of real money, the largest grand prize in entertainment history. And competing for this $5 million are these 1,000 contestants. Come on in!
But what truly separates him is the giving. Through Beast Philanthropy, MrBeast has handed out over 40 million free meals, built wells in Africa, homes for tornado victims.
This is the first of 100 wells we're gonna build in this video.
Oh, water! And to get these people back on their feet, I sent Darren to one of the towns that was destroyed by the tornado so he could help rebuild their community.
And funded thousands of surgeries that helped blind people see and deaf people hear.
In this video, we're curing 1,000 people's blindness.
This is the first out of 1,000 deaf people that we're gonna help hear again. And she hasn't heard her mother's voice in 4 years.
Can you hear?
I love you.
And it didn't stop there. His Team Trees campaign raised over $25 million to plant 25 million trees. Team Seas pulled 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean. And his Team Water campaign with Mark Robber raised nearly 40 million for clean water, together topping over $100 million raised for good causes. In the end, MrBeast became the most loved creator of his generation because he proved that the biggest channel on earth could also be one of the most generous. For a guy whose family went bankrupt in 2008, 500 million people now tune in to watch him give it all away. Airrack built his name on huge, larger-than-life challenges and pranks.
These are real pranks that I'm going to be pulling.
What changes status?
Watching me through this camera right here also.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait.
In In just a few years, he shot past 18 million subscribers, even getting MrBeast to predict he'd be the next creator to hit 100 million.
Like, I think Airrack shares that same, like, just almost dumb, right? Like, you have enough money where you just don't have to work anymore, but you keep going because you love it. He's the kind of guy that would walk across America or do crazy shit like that. So I think he's the next person to get 100 million subscribers.
But behind the numbers, cracks started to show. In late 2023, fellow YouTuber Soggy Cereal dropped an investigation accusing Airrack of faking some of his biggest videos.
Does Airrack fake videos? This question triggers me because of the lengths that we go to make sure that videos are not faked.
And he has had a few slip-ups over the years, you know. He's had his staying on an island until I get 1 million subscribers challenge.
Or I will die on this island. I'm literally not leaving until we hit 1 million.
You could clearly see the city skyline in the back of his video. Or the video where he exposes strangers for lying.
Nice to meet you. That was a good shake too.
Even though one of the strangers coincidentally happened to be a Darman actor.
The worst example was his flying to angle video, where he claimed he'd traveled to a remote, struggling town to give away his savings and help it recover from COVID.
Isolated from the rest of the world, there's a place in Minnesota called The Angle. Due to COVID restrictions in Canada, The Angle has turned into an island where nobody can come in and nobody can leave. They've lost a bunch of money due to COVID, so I'm trying to spend the entire Airrack bank account at The Angle.
But according to the investigation, most of it was staged. Airrack wasn't even staying where he claimed. The dramatic ice crossing was fake.
The Angle! I mean, it looks kind of like everywhere else we were, but...
Well, yeah, of course it does, dummy. You landed in the exact same airport as you took off from, which is the Baudette Airport, the town where I just proved this entire video has been filmed in. Actually, everything he shows from now on is just part of this luxurious vacation resort 200,000 feet away from The Angle.
And worst of all, he allegedly doxed the private pilot who helped them, adding fake dubbed lines the pilot never said.
I also suspected this clip.
Come on, stupid plane. Well, why don't you start? God damn.
Well, it's completely altered. See, this isn't what the pilot said. Airrack asked someone to send him a fake voice memo so he could use it as a voice overlay.
And the more people dug, the more the pattern held. Remember his straight line through America challenge?
I'm standing at the northern border of America, and I'm gonna cross the entire country in a perfectly straight line. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Now I've got all types of vehicles to go through: mountains, rivers, canyons. The only rule is if I ever step outside this line, the video's over, I lose.
It's debunked too, exposed for altered maps and staged moments.
Oh, so see this daycare over here? Well, this daycare is at the start of his route, and he's driving down this road. But now in the next shot where they're doing something very risky, the sign is 40 miles off of the line, as well as Route 29. This forest obstacle they talk about, well, it doesn't even exist. That his editors just turned this section on the map upside down and then photoshopped the forest on top of it.
But the real backlash came in September 2025 when Airrack staged a fake SWAT raid on streamers FaZe Adapt and Maya Higa mid-live stream.
Who is it? You gotta walk around. Oh, what the
It's okay. Don't move. Stay there. I'm just going to retain you. Just put your hands there. Yeah, your hand. Sandra, we didn't get that email, so we're doing the arrest, the detention on the lady and the gentleman right here, right now, please.
Got him!
Given that real swatting has traumatized creators and even gotten people killed, the internet did not find it funny.
Did you see the Airrack swap prank on Maya and Adapt? That was dumb as damned hell. Even the clip is a tough watch, bro. That clip was not the easiest watch I've ever had.
In the end, Airrack became one of the most disliked creators because too many of his biggest moments turned out to be built on lies and controversial pranks. For a creator once predicted to become one of the biggest on the platform, authenticity was the one thing he could never deliver. Known as one of the most iconic and funniest Minecraft YouTubers of all time, Alex, aka Technoblade, built his name on razor-sharp humor and unmatched PvP skill. But what made him different wasn't the dominance in-game, it was how he showed up for the people watching, like in 2017 when Hypixel Simon hit him with a challenge. It sounded almost impossible. He did it anyway, for the fans.
As the final dude. And 1,000.
But then everything changed. In August 2021, he revealed that what he'd brushed off as a simple gaming injury from constant clicking, he was something far more serious.
So in the last few days of July, I noticed that my right arm was starting to hurt a decent amount, and I thought my best guess was that it was some kind of repetitive stress injury. So, you know, the next day, August 2nd, I headed over to the doctor to see what was wrong, and they ran a couple of scans, and then they came back and they told me that the reason my arm hurts is because I have cancer.
He stayed confident, said he was going to be fine, but the reality of what he was facing only got heavier.
I'm talking to my surgeon, and he's not coming out and saying this 100%, but the vibe I'm getting is that he thinks it's going to be necessary to amputate my right arm to actually get the cancer. And so, you know, I'm preparing for this like anybody would.
And then for a moment, it actually looked like he was going to make it.
I now have 99.9% less cancer than I used to, which is pretty great. World of difference between that at 100%, but so far everything is going according to plan.
By July 2022, things seemed to be improving, but everything changed when a video titled "So Long Nerds" was uploaded to his channel.
Hi, I'm Technoblade's dad. He wrote a message and he asked me to read it to all of you. Hello everyone, Technoblade here. If you're watching this, I am dead.
But even after he was gone, his influence didn't stop. Millions of fans kept his name alive through tribute videos. And eventually, he was even featured in the Minecraft movie.
Is he some kind of king?
No. That's a legend.
As of today, Techno's legacy continues to grow online, with the Minecraft community still echoing his name like he never truly left. Because it turns out the joke was true all along. Technoblade never dies. Over 30 million subscribers, SSSniperWolf was one of the biggest gaming creators on the planet. The problem? A massive part of that empire was built on other people's videos. And in July 2023, YouTuber Jack's Films called her out for it, accusing her of stealing content.
This is SniperWolf. She's a YouTuber with over 30 million subscribers. So, what does she do? She steals TikToks and reacts to them.
Even going further to share proof that she never got permission to use creators' work.
If you want to support the original creators of the TikToks, too bad, because the only links you'll find in the description are all SniperWolf. And my favorite part is that half of the TikToks she includes either crop out the original username or just straight up don't have one.
And as the backlash kept growing, in October 2023, SSSniperWolf added fuel to the fire with an Instagram post asking her followers this. And while most expected the situation to stay online, things took a very disturbing turn when she actually followed through, sharing a video of her doxing Jack's house to her millions of Instagram followers.
All right in front of your house. Come out. Come out and talk to me.
She eventually realized the post had gone too far and deleted it, but it wouldn't matter because she then went on to shockingly pin the blame on Jack. This creep has been harassing me for months, then plays victim, saying, "I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. I have no ill intentions." It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills. Pushing Jack to shut down her claims with a quick reminder, "You posted a video tonight of you outside our home for your 5 million plus followers to see while my wife and I were inside. I can't make it any simpler than that. If that's not doxing, why did you delete it?" And as the back and forth continued, Jack posted a video directly calling for YouTube to step in and take action.
Last night, SniperWolf, a massive YouTuber, showed up outside of our home, recorded a video of our home, and then posted it to her 5.6 million Instagram followers, goading me with the line, "Let's talk like adults." In my 17 years on YouTube, I've never once had someone come to my home and vaguely threaten me. SniperWolf needs to be deplatformed.
And this time, YouTube actually listened, temporarily demonetizing her channel over the doxing, one of the platform's biggest stars, punished by the platform itself. Now, with her reputation in freefall, she was forced to release an apology. In 2018, the internet lost its mind over a photo of Justin Bieber eating a burrito sideways. News outlets covered it. Twitter debated it for days.
Justin Bieber, this is how he eats a burrito. Yeah.
You guys, is it too late to say sorry for eating a burrito like a total weirdo? Take a look at this picture.
Does he know how burritos work?
That's actually how we eat burritos in Canada.
Really?
No, we start in the middle.
Oh my gosh.
Then you get two halves.
Obviously, social media just exploding.
One problem, when it was never Bieber, it was a lookalike staged by a group of friends called Yes Theory.
That photo of Justin Bieber eating a burrito sideways was completely staged, and we are the ones that did it.
The entire planet got punked, and everyone laughed, and they kept going, an entire series of fake celebrity pranks, walking complete unknowns through screaming crowds with nothing but fake bodyguards and paparazzi, watching strangers beg for photos with someone they'd never seen in their lives. They even dared Will Smith to bungee jump out of a helicopter over the Grand Canyon. He said yes.
Alright, hear me out. This is gonna sound crazy, but what if we challenge Will Smith to heli bungee?
What the hell is heli bungee?
What's going on? What's going on, dude? Just shut up!
We need to run a simulation.
Oh, a drone? That's hilarious. I'm gonna cut. That's Will Smith.
I think it can be done.
10 years later, they've fooled the internet, dared celebrities, and surprised hundreds of strangers without a single victim. In the end, Yes Theory proved you don't need someone crying to make it funny. The best prank on the internet ended with everybody laughing. Jack Doherty built millions of followers on one formula: reckless stunts, strangers as props, and a bodyguard to clean up the mess. Back in 2023, Jack sparked outrage after clips surfaced of him harassing strangers at the mall, and then letting his bodyguard do the dirty work when confronted.
Yo, Dave. Yo, chill. Dave, get him. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right.
That cemented his reputation, but things only got darker. A year later, he crashed his $200,000 McLaren while on his phone, and by 2025, the public had clearly had enough. Because the moment Jack Doherty stepped out without his bodyguards, this happened.
Doherty's at our gas station.
Hey, yo, pussy! Yo, you fucking pussy, bro. What you gonna do about it, bitch? What you gonna do? Yeah, you think of the Island Boys, bro. You a bitch.
No security to swing for him, no camera crew to spin it, just Jack, getting a taste of what he's been doing to strangers for years. And the year after that, he was caught by Miami police promoting a gambling website while blocking traffic in the middle of a Florida street.
What? Alright, after I hit this hand.
I'm about to go to jail.
Huh?
It looked like just another stunt he could walk away from, but that confidence didn't last long.
After I fucking do it, who the f are you, bro?
I was trying to walk up the street.
Doesn't matter, bro. All you had to do was get in the fucking sidewalk. That's it.
That "Who are you?" from the police looked like it crushed his soul for a moment. LOL. But blocking the road wasn't even the real problem, because once the police started searching him, they found something far worse.
You should've got your name up there. I was trying to. Free Jack.
Oh, good. Do we chill too? Can I take that off and give it to someone? We're gonna take it off. Wait, no, you can't take it off like that. Wait, let me take it. Can I take it off? I'll take it right over.
The substance was later identified as half of an orange oval-shaped pill with a 3 imprint. Consistent with amphetamine, a controlled substance, illegal to possess. And once it was identified, it was over. Jack was arrested on the spot and charged with possession of a controlled substance, possession of cannabis, and resisting arrest without violence. Real-world consequences. Real charges. You'd think he'd lay low. He didn't. Not long after posting $3,500 bail, he was back online, throwing shade at his haters like nothing happened.
I just got out of jail, guys, and I'm about to take my first shower since getting out.
And that's the thing about Jack. Mall harassment, a totaled McLaren, an arrest on camera, and none of it slowed him down. He's still posting, still pulling the same stunts, same character, same chaos. Released on October 5th, 2018, Big Lasagna came from PewDiePie, who at the time was the biggest individual creator on YouTube, but he was facing a serious threat. Indian music label T-Series was rapidly closing in on his spot as the most subscribed channel on the platform. So instead of going quietly, PewDiePie did what he did best. He turned it into a meme.
So come on, T-Series, looking hungry for some drama. Here, let me serve lasagna.
Teaming up with producer Party in Backyard, the song became a cheeky, over-the-top diss track aimed at T-Series, poking fun at their endless upload strategy with the now iconic hook, T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna.
Lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a lasagna.
And the internet ate it up. The song became the anthem of the PewDiePie versus T-Series war, sparking one of the biggest community movements YouTube had ever seen. Fans spammed subscribe to PewDiePie everywhere, from billboards to hacked printers.
Someone hacked 50,000 printers in order to print a message that encouraged people to subscribe to PewDiePie and unsubscribe from T-Series.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. No, we actually did. This is insane. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, T-Series, what you gonna do about this one?
And it wasn't just the fans. The entire creator world rallied behind him. Markiplier streamed for hours, urging people to subscribe. MrBeast bought ad space, and creators everywhere joined in to keep PewDiePie on top.
That you can do your part more than just clicking that subscription button. If you are already subscribed, then you need to know now that you can tell anybody, everybody, your neighbor, your friends, your family members, even your enemies.
I bought a bunch of billboards. Dude, we got the double billboard. We don't mess around.
Grab your phone, go on YouTube, search PewDiePie, and subscribe to him.
No one kills memes as quickly and efficiently as this Swedish man.
There's our ad.
Hey.
Right above the urinal.
And much more to try and stop T-Series from passing PewDiePie in subscribers.
The numbers backed it up too. Bitch Lasagna became the most viewed video on PewDiePie's entire channel at over 300 million views, and even briefly slowed T-Series' growth when it dropped. And that's why it landed on the loved side. It wasn't about the music, it was about the moment, a single creator and his community refusing to go down without a fight. In the end, T-Series may have won the subscriber race, but Bitch Lasagna won something bigger, becoming the anthem of an entire era of the internet. Released in October 2024, Thick of It featuring Trippie Redd was meant to be KSI's big statement track, telling the story of his rise from YouTube videos to boxing to music stardom.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows.
But instead of becoming the anthem he hoped for, it became one of the most mocked songs the internet had ever seen. Listeners slammed it as generic and bland, with one viral joke calling it the perfect Minecraft movie end credit song.
I guess Minecraft was the friends we made along the way.
Bro, that sucked. It can't get worse than that.
Screen to the ring, to the pen, to the king.
The roast got so big that the music video racked up more dislikes than the actual Minecraft movie trailer. And it wasn't just random people. Some of the biggest names online piled on, including IShowSpeed, MrBeast, Kai Cenat, Aiden Ross, and Queso, all dragging the track.
This is so... Clip the music! Clip the... Turn that soul! Turn that trash ass! I'm sick of hearing that goddamn soul! I'm sick of hearing that shit! I'm sick of hearing that damn soul every damn day! Turn that shit on!
From the to the, from the ping to the ling.
This is one of the most annoying songs I've ever heard in my life. Put it in 4. I hate this song. I don't even know what the song's about, but I know it's annoying.
Even Trippie Redd, the featured artist, joined the joke, posting that he'd been held hostage to record it and begging fans to free him if it didn't hit 20 million views in a month. I was held hostage to do this. If this doesn't hit 20 million views the first month, KSI won't let me go. Please free me. But what really kept the meme alive was KSI's reaction to it all. Instead of laughing it off, he doubled down, insisting the song was a banger and that the hate was forced. He even dropped a video titled "I'm Getting Cooked," reacting to the very TikToks roasting him.
This song is straight fire if you were to listen to it on fucking mute. I am being 100% dead ass when I say this. This is one of the worst songs I've ever fucking heard in my life.
I think the song is a banger. I think the song is an absolute banger. On my mama. Driving my life. Like, it's true though. What's wrong with that?
And the more he insisted people were wrong, the harder the internet leaned in. In the end, Thick of It became hated not just because fans thought it was generic, but because KSI couldn't take the joke, turning a mid-song into one of the biggest musical memes of the year. 2019, Nick DiGiovanni walked away from his senior year at Harvard in mid-semester without telling a single professor to chase a white apron on MasterChef.
All right, here I am, and that's my mom. My mom came to watch me.
That's a lot of dough. I've taken time off my senior year at school and I've put everything on the line here because I can't get the idea of being a chef out of my head. I want to chase that as long as I can. I look so different. Today I brought you a handmade lamb ravioli.
I have to say, like, I totally expected to not like this, and it's really good.
Let's see if I got the apron. I faked you out.
He became the youngest finalist in the show's history at 22, mentored by Gordon Ramsay. Then COVID hit and Nick started filming cooking videos in his tiny Boston apartment, cooking tiny meals for his hamster, Pesto. But what made people fall in love with Nick wasn't just the food, it was the joy. No drama, no feuds, and that iconic knife drop. So iconic, his best-selling cookbook is named after it. He even broke 11 Guinness World Records, just for fun.
Congratulations, you're officially amazing. We got the record!
That was definitely a crazy process, but Linja, are you glad we went through it?
It was so much fun.
Congratulations, you're officially amazing.
Congratulations once again, you both are officially amazing.
And then the Ramsay arc came full circle. Nick broke Gordon's fish filleting record.
Go.
One minute? Exactly.
Then they built the world's largest beef Wellington together.
I can officially say that you achieved 25.76 kilograms. Yes! Congratulations, you're officially amazing.
And in March 2026, the student officially passed the master, and everyone else. Nick became the most subscribed food creator on all of YouTube, bigger than Gordon Ramsay himself, without making a single enemy on the way up. Now the empire runs both directions. Food Network judge, a voice in Zootopia 2, cooking with Tom Brady and MrBeast, and this summer, official chef of the World Cup's Fox coverage. In the end, Nick DiGiovanni proved something rare on this platform. You don't need controversy to win. Sometimes all it takes is a knife, a camera, and actually loving what you do. Before the mukbangs, Nicholas Perry was a classically trained violinist, a soft-spoken vegan making videos about plant-based living. Nobody remembers that part, because what came next erased it.
I was a vegan from the start. I just didn't know it. I've been drinking the tap water. Okay.
My first potato on camera for all my sloths.
And you know, they probably think, I'm gonna go to America to go eat their food. What's our food? Sadly, I think of McDonald's. Isn't that sad?
In 2016, he dropped the violin, dropped the veganism, and became Nikocado Avocado. Massive meals, screaming meltdowns, crying into noodles, and one number kept climbing, his weight, from around 160 pounds to 411.
Might be too much, actually. Oh my gosh. That's okay. There we go, that's enough. Oh, that's a lot. Oh.
Right! You got a rat on you! It's a rat!
Something that I've been doing is wearing my CPAP even when I'm not sleeping.
The internet watched a man seemingly eat himself to death in real time. Concern, disgust, mockery. And every comment paid him. Health scares, hospital videos, oxygen tubes. Was it real? Was it acting? Nobody could tell anymore. He made self-destruction a business model. Then in September 2024, he uploaded 2 steps ahead and then broke the internet. Nikocado appeared 250 pounds lighter. He'd secretly been losing weight for over 2 years while feeding his audience pre-recorded videos edited to look current. He even shaved his head so nobody would recognize him in public. Then he looked into the camera and called it the greatest social experiment of his life.
So I am the villain, because I've made myself one. Having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick. People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet. And yet I've still managed to stay 2 steps ahead.
The twist made headlines everywhere, but it didn't make him loved. because it confirmed the worst part. The meltdowns, the health scares, the years of concern. It was all engagement. He didn't just fool his haters, he fooled the people who genuinely cared.
So I am the villain.
Oh my god!
Because I've made myself one.
Oh my god! Like, come on, man, I've seen it! Like, dude, take notes. You couldn't. Now, shout out to him for losing all that weight, but you could, man, I would never want to be that skinny.
This is an unbelievable feat that's nothing shy of extraordinary. It is actually very fascinating.
In the end, Nikocado pulled off one of the wildest plot twists in YouTube history, and somehow made people trust him less. Nick showed what food content looks like when you love your audience. Nikocado showed what it looks like when your audience is the meal. A white shirt, a blank wall, a voice so flat it sounds like he's reading a grocery list. On paper, Charlie White, Penguins 0, shouldn't work on YouTube at all.
What's up, everybody? It's Critical. What's up, everybody? It's Critical. What's up, everybody? It's Critical.
He started in 2007 narrating games in that famous monotone, and for a full decade nobody even knew his face. And here's the part that sounds made up. For years, he donated his channel earnings to charity.
I don't remember how good or how bad I did this game, but I know for a fact I did go negative, so now I'm just gonna commentate it. This is another Halo Reach gameplay. This time it's on Overlook from Bungie's new playlist called Network Test 1.
What's up, everybody? It's Critical, and I wanted to do something very special, something very much out of my comfort zone, which this is, because this is my first in real life video on this channel.
But what made Charlie the most loved commentator is simple. People trust him. When a scammer needs exposing, Charlie covers it. When a small creator gets robbed, Charlie amplifies it. He even testified in court against gaming's most famous cheater. In a genre built on outrage, he became the internet's calm, fair judge. There's a reason they call him Internet Jesus.
The biggest YouTube scam has just been revealed by a channel called Megalag. Common sense perspective, after everything I've learned from the Megalag investigation, I think it's definitely fallen into the textbook definition of a scam.
And when Charlie speaks, the internet moves. In 2021, he called out a YouTuber whose fanbase was rating channels with the worst content imaginable, labeled him the worst YouTuber on the platform. The next day, the guy deleted his entire channel.
But I think I found the worst YouTuber that this site has to offer, so let's go ahead and dive in. Bingo, bango, bongo. I bet you didn't expect this video to go from super shitty and uncomfortable to watch to actual scam. The first 3 minutes of every single one of his videos is basically just an advertisement for all of his social media and scams.
18 million subscribers, 13 billion views, an esports team that won a world championship, same white shirt, same blank wall. In the end, Penguins 0 proved you don't need to scream to be heard. On a platform addicted to drama, the most trusted voice is the one that never raises itself. Daniel Keem understood something before almost anyone. On YouTube, drama isn't a byproduct, it's a product. In 2014, he built Drama Alert, the self-declared #1 source for YouTube news, and became the TMZ of the internet. Millions tuned in. The problem? Keemstar didn't just report the fires, he kept starting them.
I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
In 2016, he accused a 62-year-old RuneScape streamer of being a pedophile, live, in front of millions. He had the wrong man. The world watched an innocent grandfather cry on stream, begging people to believe him. Keem apologized, but the clip never left the internet.
I don't feel proud at all. I feel ashamed. I feel like a dirtbag, like an asshole, like I feel horrible. I want to fix it. I want to apologize. I want to talk to this guy, Tony, and see if there's anything I can do. I want to...
When YouTuber Total Biscuit was diagnosed with terminal cancer, Keem said he couldn't wait to report on his death. And when Etika, a creator in visible mental health crisis, needed help, Keem gave him a Drama Alert interview instead. After Etika took his own life, a huge part of the internet never forgave how his struggles had been treated as content.
Our first story is incredibly depressing. Very sad story here, coming from the beloved game critic, Total Biscuit. Total Biscuit has been battling bowel cancer for the last couple years.
Oh, I've never even said anything about you at all. Like, now I want to. Now I want to be like, can't wait to report your death. Like, seriously.
Okay.
All I need now are strong, I need defiers of fate. I need strong human beings
Why not?
Why do you fear?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's scary because if you really think about it, then why?
Yeah.
If it's just a simulation, who cares?
A missing YouTube star has been found.
By 2020, H3H3 dropped a 3-part expose on him that racked up tens of millions of views. In 2021, Keem announced his retirement, blaming mob culture.
What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar, and I quit. That's right. Yesterday I announced my retirement.
Internet celebrated. 4 months later, he came back with a gambling sponsorship. Today, Drama Alert barely posts at all. The #1 source for YouTube news died quietly, and almost nobody mourned it. In the end, Keemstar was right about one thing. A drama really did become YouTube's biggest business. He just never realized that if you point cameras at fires long enough, everyone eventually smells the smoke on you. Fitness industry runs on lies, fake naturals, scam supplements, 30-day transformation programs that never work. And that's exactly why Jeff Nippard became the most loved fitness creator on YouTube. He built his career on the one thing this industry hates most: evidence.
I'm also a pro natural bodybuilder myself, and I've been studying the science behind getting jacked for over a decade while coaching people from around the globe. In this video, I'm going to explain how to build muscle in 5 levels of increasing complexity and getting more detailed as we go.
It started in Newfoundland, Canada, where his mother, a bodybuilder herself, brought him into the gym at 10 years old. He didn't just fall in love with lifting, he fell in love with why it works. A biochemistry degree, Mr. Junior Canada in 2012, a national bench press record 2 years later. But what made him different was the content. While other fitness YouTubers sold abs and hype, Jeff put actual research on the screen. Every claim came with a citation. Every routine came with the science behind it. No shortcuts, no magic pills, just receipts.
Which matters more for muscle growth? The positive, where you lift the weight up, or the negative, where you lower the weight back down? For years, most lifters assumed that the negative was most important because that's when the muscle is lengthening. Well, a brand new meta-analysis of 26 studies and over 600 subjects compared muscle growth from emphasizing the positive versus the negative.
And the honesty went further. In an industry where everyone lies about being natural, Jeff stayed drug-free and proved it for 20 years.
The problem with steroids is that they work. Like, really work. Steroids build muscle way faster than something like creatine. I'm not the health police. You can do whatever you want with your own body, and I've got no problem with people who enhance. But I want people to at least be aware of exactly what you're doing and the full effect it has. Good and bad.
It tells you what doesn't work, even when it would be easier to sell you the dream.
I still remember the first time I ever bought a dietary supplement. Because citrulline is better absorbed in the gut than arginine, somewhat counterintuitively, taking citrulline leads to higher arginine levels than taking arginine does. Indication that it works for you is if you gain weight after supplementing it for a few weeks, provided dietary and training factors are being controlled.
That trust built an empire. Over 8 million subscribers, nearly 2 billion views, and a fan base that treats his catalog like a free university for lifting. In the end, Jeff Nippard didn't become the most loved fitness YouTuber by having the biggest arms. He became it by never once treating his audience like they were stupid. 3:52 a.m. That's when Ashton Hall's day begins. Not 4, not 3:50, 3:52. He peels off his lip mask, cracks open a glass bottle of Saratoga spring water. By 4 a.m., he's doing push-ups on a balcony in the dark. Then comes the part the internet will never forget. He eats a banana and rubs the peel all over his face. 12 minutes on banana skincare. Through all of it, a mysterious woman keeps appearing, handing him bowls of ice, making his breakfast. 5 hours awake before work, and the man still can't cook his own eggs. When this routine hit X in March 2025, it exploded. Over 700 million impressions. Ed Sheeran mocked it, Logan Paul mocked it, people compared him to Patrick Bateman, and decided Bateman looked normal. Then reality finished the job. June 2025, IShowSpeed raced him and smoked the former college running back 4 times in a row, called him Ashton Fraud to his face, and told him to delete his Instagram.
He's scared. Chat, look at him. He trying to lock in.
Hey, go! He's slow as I'm out. What I say? too slow. You a fraud. Too slow. Too slow. Too slow. Too slow. Go. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Clear.
Bye, Ashton. Bye. Bye. Delete your Instagram. Bye.
But here's the thing, Ashton has no scandals, no victims. He's hated for something simpler, a life so curated, so performative, nobody can tell if it's real or satire. Jeff shows you the science. Ashton shows you a lifestyle that doesn't exist, then sells you the course to chase it.
I kid you not, bro. I was really in the air for 4 minutes. Yes, I understand MrBeast is very successful. He can start waking up at 3:50 a.m. He's gonna do at least 10 billion, bro.
In the end, Ashton Hall didn't earn the internet's hate. He earned something worse. It's laughter. And he's laughing right back, all the way to the bank, at 3:52 in the morning. Before vlogger was even a word, Casey Neistat was a high school dropout raising a son at 17, washing dishes to survive. No film school, no connections. Just a kid who believed a camera could change his life.
Like to give up after they fail. Failure really happens when you've decided that you no longer want to pursue that dream. Hard work and tenacity. Gotta keep working hard and never, ever, ever, ever stop.
In 2003, and before YouTube even existed, he uploaded iPod's dirty secret, calling out Apple's battery policy. It went so viral, Apple changed the policy. In 2011, he got a ticket for not riding in the bike lane. So he filmed himself crashing into every obstacle blocking one.
I'm getting a ticket for riding my bike not in the bike lane. Can't believe you're busting my balls. I'm doing the world a favor riding my bike. It's pouring rain out here. So I got a ticket for not riding in the bike lane, but often there are obstructions that keep you from properly riding in the bike.
When Nike paid him for an ad, he spent their entire budget traveling the world instead. They loved it.
Make It Count was a movie about seizing the moment, grabbing life by the ball. I made that movie for Nike because that's an idea I believe in. Now, the fuel ban, our motivation for the movie, keeps track of how you make it count.
But March 26, 2015 is when everything changed. Casey started a daily vlog and refused to treat it like one. 3-act structure, cinematic B-roll, drone shots over Manhattan, a movie every single day for over 500 days straight. Logan Paul, Emma Chamberlain, David Dobrik, the entire vlog generation is built on his template.
What is up with this weather? June 6th. Summer should be here already. If you're a regular viewer of this show, you know just how much my happiness and good mood and just general. This $1,500 electric skateboard versus this $449 skateboard. It's not as bad as I expected, but it's nowhere near as good as this.
But for $500, you're getting a pretty good board. This isn't garbage.
And when the machine he built started consuming him, he did the rarest thing on this platform. He walked away at his peak. No scandal, no meltdown. He sold his app to CNN for a reported $25 million and kept making films on his own terms.
It's not clickbait. I really am ending the vlog. Yeah, I was a YouTuber before I was a vlogger, and I was a filmmaker before I was a YouTuber. I'm not gonna give any of that up. Stopping is not easy. The only way to truly move on is just to drop the mic. So, with that.
Then this February, when a historic blizzard buried New York, guess who was out in the snow with a camera? And by May, he was teasing his biggest comeback in years. A decade later, the original is still the blueprint.
Exactly 11:30 a.m. on February 22nd, 2026, the rain stopped and the first snowflakes of the blizzard of 2026 have begun to fall.
In the end, Casey Neistat became the most loved vlogger because he never chased what everyone else did. Everyone else chased him. David Dobrik. For 5 years, David Dobrik was untouchable, a Slovakian-born kid from Vine who cracked YouTube with one formula: 4 minutes and 20 seconds of pure chaos, surprise Teslas, celebrity cameos, a friend group that felt like the funnest people alive.
Time to go surprise them.
David can't even talk right now.
I know.
I don't think they're gonna believe you.
I know
they won't. Like, you have to be pretty stupid.
You were like the horseshoe.
What did I say? I called it!
Check that out. That's Alex's.
That's Alex's.
No way! You got a good friend.
Do you like it?
Love it.
Do you like it?
I like it, yeah.
Good, because it's yours.
Yeah!
It's your car.
By 2021, he had 18 million subscribers and the title of nicest guy on YouTube. That reputation collapsed in weeks.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's get this
going.
I cannot believe you have like a full six-pack.
It would just like this joy would come inside me, and I feel like I'm not even saying that just cause like Jason, everybody, like my whole family would all get so happy.
Yeah, because it's helping the homeless. Dinner!
First came the report that changed everything. A woman said she was sexually assaulted by a vlog squad member on a night filmed for one of David's vlogs. A vlog he posted.
Okay, yeah. Okay, alright. We got 3 in there.
Jonah's gonna peek in so he can describe. Oh my god, I can't look at that. I'm gonna have to leave the apartment.
Then the internet remembered the excavator. In 2020, David swung his friend Jeff Wittek from construction equipment by a rope too fast. The fallout was biblical. Every major sponsor gone within a week, stepped down from his own app, demonetized, and his apology, low energy, buried on a side channel, got ratioed into oblivion.
This week's been pretty hectic. I put myself in a lot of situations where I needed to apologize for my past actions, and I've never done this correctly, and I've never done this respectfully. I don't want to use buzzwords to try to justify this or explain this, but all I can say is people felt like they had to be silent for the sake of my video.
Because the hate was never about one incident, it was the pattern under the smile. For the vlog, everyone around him was disposable. Friends got hurt, humiliated, or worse, and the camera kept rolling. Today, David's quietly back. Jeff even dropped his $10 million lawsuit this year, revealing David had covered his medical bills all along, but the trust never came back with him. In the end, Casey proved the vlogging could turn an ordinary life into a movie. Dobrik proved what happens when you treat real people like characters in one. Mark Robert, the former NASA engineer who spent 9 years on real space missions, including 7 on the Mars Curiosity rover, before turning YouTube into a science classroom for the world.
I spent 7 of my 9 years here at NASA working on the Curiosity rover.
That's nearly my entire professional career and a quarter of my life.
He first blew up in 2011 with a Halloween costume video, but it was his glitter bomb traps for package thieves that made him a household name, combining real engineering with pure entertainment.
This guy took a package from my porch, and now he's about to open it in his car, but what he doesn't know is this is a custom-built bait package that is recording him on 4 different cameras, and it's about to unleash a pound of the world's finest glitter, along with some other
But what makes Robert so loved isn't the builds, it's the mission behind them. Every video is designed to make science exciting for kids.
You have to make it matter with something that gets them to lean forward in their seat, something that ignites a little curiosity fire in their brain. And we need that today more than ever. I like to call this style of teaching hiding the vegetables. For example, it's really boring if you make a video about the scientific method, but what's not boring is if you make a video about a 15-ton jello pool you can actually bellow flop onto. And in the process, I'm gonna sneak in all 6 steps of the scientific method.
The same idea that led him to found Crunch Labs in 2022, shipping hands-on STEM kits to hundreds of thousands of young subscribers worldwide.
The Crunch Labs Build Box is a monthly toy that gets delivered to you, where we build it together and then explore all the juicy physics that make it work.
And his impact goes far beyond his own channel. Teaming up with MrBeast, he helped launch Team Trees, raising over $20 million to plant 20 million trees, and Team Seas, pulling 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean. He even hosted a live stream that raised over 3 million for autistic adults, a cause close to home since his own son is autistic.
Okay, so we have basically a miniature studio version of that whole experiment. I think we should stand back here, fellas.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, can we get a drum roll? Let's get okay. You ready?
Thank you,
all
Jeff
right, this is
Vasco,
to
for your music
celebrate
tonight.
an amazing stream. Over $3 million. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
In the end, with over 70 million subscribers and billions of views, Mark Rober became one of the most loved YouTubers of his generation by doing something rare on the internet, making millions of people genuinely excited to learn. 80 million subscribers, one of the biggest channels in YouTube history, and almost nobody can name a single person in it. Because 5 Minute Crafts isn't a creator, it's a content farm pumping out multiple videos a day across an army of clone channels. Girly, teens, men, same recycled clips, shuffled endlessly. And the hacks. An actual food scientist, Ann Reardon, has spent years testing them on camera.
If you're new around here, what we're looking at is the rapid dissemination of how-to videos, instructional videos that are well produced, well filmed, well edited, but the end results they show may be misleading.
Bleached strawberries.
And add strawberries. And then you wait. Oh, what is this? Couple of hours to get enough of the red off the strawberry so that they actually look white. Look at that. The bleach has soaked in that far into the strawberry and it's slimy and disgusting, and if you ate that you would get a good amount of bleach into your stomach.
The Peg Toaster.
This is how to use a toaster. So all these clips today are going to be 5 Minute Crafts or 5 Minute Crafts teens. She burns her fingers. Sometimes you have smaller bread or those little muffins and they are quite low. And in that case, you use this little nifty thing.
Transparent soda.
Okay, we've got Coke, we're adding milk, and now we've got transparent soda. Who goes and buys Coke and adds milk to it so that then it can swirl around and leave you with transparent Coke that looks more like tadpole water scooped from a puddle on the side of the road? What is it?
Orangey, fizzy something?
Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah.
Coke with milk in it.
Oh.
Invented for the thumbnail, not the kitchen. But fake is the best case. Some of it is dangerous. They told millions to put toothpaste on burns. Advice so wrong, even Colgate's website warns against it. And a massive slice of those millions? Children. At one point, YouTube even took down the scientists' warning videos, while the hacks stayed up. 13, Aaron Maney was a shy kid in Nottingham getting bullied at school. At 14, his brother bought him his first smartphone, a cheap ZTE Blade, and Aaron loved it so much he filmed a review, shaky, out of focus. Thousands of views overnight.
Okay, hey YouTube, just doing a quick video on my Orange San Francisco ZTE Blade, whatever you want to call it, and I've just done a couple of things to sped it up, so show you.
That became the pattern of his life. While studying economics, he got offered a job at one of the world's biggest accounting firms. He turned it down and went back to filming phones in his attic bedroom.
I've got a whole summer ahead of me to basically just to record videos for you guys. So yeah, it's gonna be fun because I have to admit I really enjoy doing it. So
that attic is where he built the biggest tech channel on the planet, not with drama, with obsession. A single 30-second short could take 6 hours to make, and with honesty, buying the scam gadgets in your ads and exposing them, calling out billion-dollar brands no matter who sponsored him.
We're about to test the most viral gadgets on TikTok to find out if lots of views actually mean something is good.
I might get sued for this, but imagine you made a YouTube video about a phone.
The numbers followed the trust. 22 million subscribers. And in the most poetic flex in tech history, his channel passed Apple's official channel. He celebrated by building the world's largest working iPhone, 7 feet tall, Guinness certified.
This is the greatest iPhone the world has ever seen.
Everything you've just shown me has gone very smoothly, so I can confirm that
what you have achieved today is, in fact, a new Guinness World Record.
Oh my God! In the end, the kid in the attic never really changed. The attic just got 22 million people in it. For 15 years, Linus Sebastian was Tech YouTube, 16 million subscribers, a 100-person company, the industry's most trusted reviewer.
Thank you for joining me. That didn't quite go as smoothly as I thought, but as outlined 16 times on the packaging, it does support SLI technology. Basically today we have something launching that is kind of confusing. We've got a new socket from Intel.
Then August 2023 happened. A small company called Billet Labs loaned LTT their one-of-a-kind prototype worth thousands. LTT tested it on the wrong graphics card, trashed it in the review anyway, and then, instead of returning it, auctioned it off. A startup's only prototype sold.
Great ethical concerns regarding LTT's inaccurate testing and misrepresentation of a small company's prototype, followed by the auctioning off of that prototype, despite the company wanting it back for other media and not granting permission for the auction.
Then Gamers Nexus dropped a 44-minute video, Accuracy, Ethics, and Responsibility, dissecting error after error in LTT's rushed content machine. And the detail that stung most, LTT only paid Billet Labs back hours after that video went live. Not when the company asked, when the internet found out.
No. The only mention of any money to do with the prototype was our response to them after they said they'd auctioned it. And we basically said, you know, that was an expensive prototype. They didn't want us to share the exact dollar amount. Billet continued to explain their email. They said, quote, I said, do you plan to reimburse us for this? And we heard nothing. We didn't get a response until your video. We asked Billet when it had received that email from Linus, and they noted it arrived about 2 to 3 hours after we published our video, which would have been around the same time that Linus posted the comment on the forum.
The week kept getting worse. A former employee alleged a toxic workplace, claims the company disputed and sent to an outside investigation, uploads paused.
An ex-employee of Linus Tech Tips has come forward with some pretty serious allegations about workplace bullying and poor working environments. And this comes just after Gamers Nexus pulled up all of the tea with receipts about Linus Tech Tips in a 45-minute YouTube video. And it gets even worse, as apparently Linus called up XQC because they can both relate about being cancelled. My only input to this is, oh my god, can we please stop using the word cancelled when we actually mean being held accountable for your own actions? It's so silly.
And in 2025, the Honey Scam expose revealed LTT had quietly known the extension was hijacking creators' income and dropped it years earlier without ever warning their audience.
Back when we dropped Honey, we had a call with their executive team. It was clear that they had no intention to revise their business model away from the affiliate code ripping, so we decided to end our sponsorship agreement with them. We very probably would have raised more alarm bells, but we had no reason at that time to believe that Honey was anything other than what it claimed to be, which was a coupon finding service that took an affiliate cut. I'm Chief Vision Officer now, but realistically, I'm not going to be able to hide behind my recent demotion here. I was the one at the head of the company for each and every mistake that our community has rightly brought to our attention.
To be clear, Linus isn't a villain like others on this list, but that's the lesson. Tech reviews run on trust, and once he fumbled it, the title of Most Trusted quietly moved to a guy who films in an attic. In the end, Linus built the biggest tech empire on YouTube and became proof that reputation is the only spec you can't upgrade. Every niche has a creator the internet loves, and one it can't stand. Subscribe, drop a like, and a comment telling us which pick we got wrong, and we'll see you in the next one.